What's good, you guys? So welcome back to my channel and to another cricketing video. Well, once again, chat over this part is back, and don't worry, not spinning the wheel yet again. So today's pre-planned actually, and that's about India's fielding unit. We all know the poor form of fielding has been a big concern yet again. So what's the issue? Let's see. So like we all have been witnessing of India's poor fielding in these recent times, and is a lot of travel being leading up to a hectic schedule being a reason of the same. So let's see. Come on, let's discuss that. So actually in the first T20 against Australia, we saw Indians were totally lethargic on the field, and they were dropping some easy catches. And famously, we all know that catches win you matches, and that's what we saw. And what's the reason of that? So today I've got an interesting data about those fielding factors and in India's 4-wicket loss against Australia in the first T20 at Mohali. So there we saw big glitches where we saw in India's flogging fielding at the fielding unit by the fielding unit. You know, like while Harshal Patel and Bhuvneshwar Kumar togetherly conceded 101 runs. And that was a big concern, and majorly fielding was a big concern at that issue. And then by the all-round performance of Cameron Green, he came with a surprising package alongside the captain skipper Aaron Finch, and he's rockingly smashed 61 runs of 30 balls. Could have been out at just 42 if Akshar Patel hadn't dropped his cat at deep mid-wicket. So you know, that's why fielding is so important, because it's a factor that screws the bowlers up and just hammers the situations, you know.
Well guys, so for the rest of the part I have come to my terrace because due to some glitches. So I was telling you about that I have interesting data, you know. So I have data that tells that how a percentage wise team is collecting catches, you know. So it's New Zealand who have a 91.5% of percentage and only leaving with 5 catches per match. And here it is not that important to focus on the amount of leaving catches, because it also depends on which team you are playing against, and New Zealand, you all know what type of team they play against. Secondly, Australia is there, they are also a quick fielding unit. Thirdly, England. Fourth, Afghanistan. Fifth, South Africa. Fifth, West Indies. Sixth, South Africa. Seventh, Bangladesh. Eighth, Pakistan. And now comes the team, that's India. So India has a record percentage of 75.8% with leading 37 matches this year, which is a mark of concern, you know. Like and that means we are leaving 2 catches per match, and that's a mark of concern, you know. And it's not just about taking diving catches, for which we require super fielders, and they are not just taking easy catches only, you know. So they are leaving just hand-to-hand catch, which is just up in the sky. So that's a big concern of the video, and the main purpose of making the video was just that we are just beneathing our drastically changes to the catching unit, and fielding has gone drastically down, and I hope the fielding standards come just up, and the fielders like Mohammad Kaif, Yuvraj Singh, Ravindra Jadeja, Suresh Raina. Even I was seeing Suresh Raina in Legends Cricket League. He was just out-sparrowing himself like just old yesteryears, you know. So they still got the spark, you know what I'm saying. So Suresh Raina, the fielders like these are very hard to find. And Ravindra Jadeja, what to talk about him? That gun field, that gun ability. So I was talking about Ravindra Jadeja. So the amount of hard work he has shown in the last 2-3 years is just incredible. With bat also, he brought his standards up to the game, and with fielding, so he was always good only. And I could just say he's only the one fielder in this current Indian team who is just having that ability to do that gun throw, had that accuracy. And New Zealand also is a good fielding unit, and they not only accurately hold catches, but they also save you more boundaries, you know. So that's why they're up the side at the first position. And if we see the current Indian team, it's just Virat Kohli, who is also not that good fielder as Ravindra Jadeja is. Rohit Sharma is also okay, but not that safe fielder. Hardik Pandya also not that good. He makes a good throw, but not that good fielder as Ravindra Jadeja. And that's it about this video. I hope. Even I was currently watching South Africa tour of India. So in which South Africa is marching ahead with the young Indian team because the original is back has landed to Australia, and in this team also we are seeing that margin of errors, leaving catches and dropping off and margin of fielding. It's just a normal thing for Team India, these days. And with young fielders, we can't expect that. Okay, I can understand the senior players, they have that pressure, they have that sense of ability to just drop some catches because of lack of because of more of travel, so that happens. But young team, I don't expect these things from them, and I just hope India just improve their fielding like yesteryears. And that's it from this video, guys. I hope chat overs returned after a little long gap, and that's it, guys. Take care, bye.